Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. The Bible tells me I was made for and from man, and I must do for him everything that I can. I must surrender to his will. I must submit. I can't make the household decisions, 'cause I am unfit. It tells me my place with everlasting grace. The Bible tells me I must be silent. It can't hear my voice. My role has been divinely defined, and I have no other choice. I may not be a teacher of man. I must cover up my shame. These are the laws of the one who in vain I cannot name. He tells me my place with everlasting grace, and my punishment for wanting to learn is a painful birth from which I may not return. Hi everyone. The Bible tells me that I am unclean. I am impure, you cannot touch me. It has nothing to do with where I've been. It is part of who I am. It is because I corrupt man. I was asking for it just by being a woman. It tells me my place with everlasting grace, and my punishment for wanting to learn is a painful birth from which I may not return. The Bible tells me I was made for and from man, and I must do for him everything that I can. I must surrender to his will. I must submit. I can't make the household decisions, 'cause I am unfit. It tells me my place with everlasting grace. It tells me my place with everlasting grace. Hey, thanks for listening. I felt like playing that tune. It's been a minute since I got to play that song. So, hi everyone. Who we got? Roll call. We got Kevin. We got Dennis. Good to see you. Well, see you. Yes, I'm seeing. Fiona, Conrad. Hi. Yes, I am doing well. My family are well. Thank goodness. Everyone's well. Fiona says, I was reading quotes about songwriting, trying to remember the story about Lennon and McCartney. Which story? I came across Frank Hart. Those in power write the history, while those who suffer write the songs. Ooh, true. But in a way, I still think the songwriters, write the history, even if can be a little bit underground, you know? Kevin says, I thought the first chord change was Give Me One Reason. Oh, yeah. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Oh, won't you give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn my back around. Said I don't want to leave you lonely, but you gotta make me change my mind. Oh, this youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. I said this youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. I don't want to leave you lonely, child, but you better make me change my mind. It is in the same key. Well, at least I play it in the same key. So, well spotted, Kevin. But yeah, I love doing that tune. I love Tracy Chapman. Oh, we got some songs. Actually, I made an album called Little March, which is like a jazzy, bluesy, folksy singer-songwriter album with an amazing songwriter, guitarist, singer, Adam Levy. So we made an album together. And Adam used to play with Nora Jones. He also used to play with Tracy Chapman. So Adam's actually playing the guitar on that track, well, with her. So he's in the music video and everything. So it's pretty cool. I definitely have an affinity with that song. Kevin says, love it. Fiona said, someone once said to Paul McCartney that the Beatles were anti-materialistic. McCartney laughed. That's a huge myth. John and I used to sit down and say, now let's ride a swimming pool. Nah, for real. Let's see. I think that I heard a stat about like how much money they make from royalties every minute. Gee, that was the grand day of songwriting. Let's see. Kevin says, also, I end up having to leave. Oh, I'm going to see Phantom of the Opera on stage tonight. I don't know if you know Music of the Night. I love Phantom of the Opera. Stay with me, one love, one lifetime. Anywhere that you go, I'll go too. That is all I ask of you. I know that's not Music of the Night, but that's so cool. That's a good reason to leave. I give you leave. No, anyway, obviously you can leave anytime, but that's so cool. Okay, how's everybody doing? It's a crazy world out there. Music is a solace, I believe, and a power, and a salve, and a weapon if you use it right, says Ani DeFranco. Every tool is a weapon if you use it right. Fiona says, I spent the afternoon playing with raccoons in my backyard. Oh, that's nice. I've been playing with my cats a bit today. Ooh, I like that. Where words fail, music speaks. Who's that? That's a good quote. So what do we feel like writing about today? What kind of vibe are we in? What do we want to put out into the universe? I'm in a good mood. I went to gym this morning, so I am still in wet hair recovery. So I got extra energy. The only text I've thought of having tattooed on my body. Yeah, I love that. Where words fail, music speaks. You could. I really want to get. You can get tattoos of like the sound wave of things. So you could say that. You could record yourself saying that. Where words fail, music speaks, or singing it even. I don't know. And then record the wave, the audio wave on your body. That's what I definitely want to get something with that. Let's write a hit song, speaking to the universe, something upbeat, singing, shouting. All right, sounds cool. Let's do let's write a swimming pool. Okay, cool. Something upbeat. I like that. What's something that's a hit song at the moment we can use for inspiration? All right. Speaking to the universe, something upbeat. Okay, cool. Something shouting. Cat Stevens had a song, didn't he? If you want to sing out, sing out. If you want to sing out. That's cool. A yin yang symbol. Go down. There can be no up with no down. Unless so turn it around. Can be no light with no dark. And tell you on the spot. Shoot, what about that? Can't be no up with no down. Then bad things you turn it around. I like just from the yin yang idea. I'm still not used to people calling Sprite lemonade. No, for real. Belly cat. Like that causes a lot of problems for Australians in America. Because we call Sprite or any kind of like a lemon flavored soft drink. We call it lemonade. We don't have like the homemade lemonade. Like you're never gonna get that, at a bar or a restaurant or something. So when people from Australia come, they order a lemonade, they want a Sprite, and then they get this like non-carbonated drink, and they're like so confused. Something like that. Do we like that? Can't be no up but no down. And at times you turn, hard times you turn it around. Yeah. Can't be no dark with no light. Can't be no light with no dark. Dark with no light. What is? Oh, I should be recording. Let's see. All right. Should be recording. Irresponsible starting songwriting without a recording. Here we go. Just in case we say something brilliant and we miss it. Let's see. Thanks for coming, guys. I appreciate you being here. Let's make something beautiful. A beat. Happy. See if we can get a shouting in there too. Okay. Can be. Oh, yes. So we said, if Frank Hart is right, those who are marginalized or downtrodden in society write the songs. It shows that these losers still have power. We call it a right to free speech, but it's a power. Definitely. Songs are a power, and stories are a power. And they can spread, and they can inspire, and they can change the world. They can absolutely change the world. There's a new Grammy category for anyone that's, interested in the Grammys, Song for Social Change. And the first winner was a songwriter, an Iranian songwriter called Shevin Hajipour. And he wrote a song called Baraye. And he took all of the tweets that people, this was during the Masa Amini protests, I think in 2022, 2023. And he was people were sharing what they were protesting for, what they were fighting for, the freedoms that they were fighting for. And, the freedom to dance in the street, to kiss. And so he put them all together, and he said, called the song Baraye, which means four. And it's a beautiful song. He was actually arrested for that song later. But that song went around the world, and it became, the anthem for the movement, for the women life freedom movement that was happening in Iran, and is still happening in Iran. And it went on to win the first ever Grammy for social change. Definitely, songs can change the world. It was really cool. Anyway, good morning from a very confused American living in Queensland. Yeah, I feel you. On a Monday morning, respect. Yeah, you have to order a Sprite. But then here it's confusing too, because people say soda, right? They say, I'll have a soda, and they mean a Coke, right? Like, I'll have a Coke, but they want a Sprite. So, everywhere's got its confusing lingo. Okay, so what do we say? Can be no up with no down. Can be no up with no down. Can be no up with no down. Hard times will turn them around. Or can be no up with no down. Yeah. Can be no up with no down. I'm thinking too hard. Hard times will turn them around. And then what did we say? Can't be, what'd you say? Can be no light with no dark. Can't be no light. So Kevin, can't be no light with no dark. Can't be no light without dark. Can't be no light without dark. With no dark. Can't be no light. Can't be the light with dark. Can't see the light. Can't be. I'm just gonna say no light. Can't be no light with no dark. That's how that pushes us to make a spark. How do we say that more smoothly? That's why we moves us, like the darkness moves us. Can't be no light with no dark. Moves us to open a spark. Moves us to something to spark. Moves us to something. Open the spark. What do we do with the spark? It's Coke is a southern thing meant to mean any carbonated beverage. Christy Moore of Ireland was arrested and sued for writing a song about a fire in an Irish nightclub which killed dozens. His song pointed out the owners had locked the doors. In fact, it was true. It's still illegal to be queer in so many places. Yes. Strike a spark. Yes. Thank you, Fiona. Yes. Like I said, yeah, as you guys know, as I've been telling you about my friend Betty, she's in jail for wearing a t-shirt, for words on a t-shirt that she never even wore in the country where she is imprisoned. Go towards. Ooh, okay. So what did I say? Can't be no light with no dark. That's how we strike up. That's why we strike up the spark. That's why we strike up the spark. Yay! I like that this song is inspired by your tattoo idea. That's cool, Kevin. Okay, what did the shirt say? The shirt said Allah is lesbian, and it was inspired by a quote from the 70s from a French feminist that said, I met God. She is black, gay, and a communist. And so from that, Betty, my friend, who's a human rights activist in Morocco, she made a t-shirt that said Allah is lesbian, inspired by that quote, which was in solidarity with two lesbian women who were sentenced to death in Iran. And she wore that t-shirt back in 2022. And she's now in prison for 2.5 years for a social media post of that t-shirt that she never wore in Morocco. So we are working very, very hard to get her out. She is having a health crisis. So, we're pushing as hard as we can. Can't go to war over words unless you stand up to be heard. All right. So let's see. We got our verse, I think. Right. Old men. Exactly. It was an old man who made the law. Blasphemy laws. As though words could hurt a god. A victimless crime. Blasphemy. Okay, here we go. Can't be no up with no down. Had times I turned them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark and we turn around. It's oh yeah. I mean, yeah, everything, what else do we want to say? I was trying to type out dumb jokes, but you got serious. That's always gonna happen here, Kevin. You don't have to worry. I'm always gonna get serious, but I can always enjoy a good joke. So throw them out. But yeah, do we like this? Oh, Trauma's here. Hey, 80. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times I turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. And we dream of it. Then to the and we ain't and we aim for the best. We let go of the rest, and can't be no up with no down. That's so cute. How the times I turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. What did I say? No. Let me see. Now I'm glad I was taping. Let's see. Chuck Norris died, went to heaven. Chuck Norris died, went to heaven, and when he got there, he told God to get off his throne. I love a good Chuck Norris joke. But yeah, there'll be a new. Let me have a listen. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Okay, here. We aim for the best. Let go, and we aim for the best. And we'll take the rest, and that's something like that. So we aim for the best. At times we turn them around. We aim for the best. And we take all the risk, and all of the risks we don't, we take in our stride. Something that blasphemy makes an alchemy to give me mastery over those afraid to speak. Yeah. So we aim something about about, because what were we talking about before, right? How stories. I liked what we were talking about, how it's the power of stories, the power of songwriters, so how can we include that into this idea? Because so far I like the yin yang, right? So it's like, we've got the good and the bad. So where do we want to go conceptually? I did the sticker because it's the last time I can tell a timely Chuck Norris joke. Thank you, Kevin. We aim for the best, and we take all the rest. We aim for the best, and then all the rest. So we're gonna take in our stride. Like, we want the best, and everything else we just learn to take in our stride. Something like that. What do we think? We aim for the best. Chuck Norris once challenged Lance Armstrong to who has more testicles contest. Chuck Norris won by 3. Okay, cool. We can. There's a lot of these. I remember a phase when everyone was telling those jokes. I can't remember a single one of them though, but I remember. Sorry, I got lost trying to make you laugh. I meant strong language against the meek in the I meant like strong language against the meek in the religious sense, the sheep of Christ, and those who just go along. Like the strong and the weak as a good contrast. Best, test, confess, help me peeps. Okay, so let's go from the top. And also let's think about like where we want to go, like what do we want to say conceptually, because I like where we're at. We've got the good and the bad. What are we doing with that? Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best, don't lower the rest. We're taking our stride. We aim for the best, let go with the rest. We aim for the best, the test. We aim for the best, let go with the rest. And challenge to take. I like the shirt I saw at one of your rallies, Shelley. It said, "I believe in life before death." Yes, I love that. Ooh, we could put that on. We could put that in the song, because that kind of rhymes with rest too, death, right? We aim for the best, and let go of the rest, and the darling we're taking our stride. All the heartache we're taking our stride. life before death. And I pride. Our time. Ooh. I like we aim for the best and live with the rest. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take and now strive. Next time we should do like a Beatles-esque kind of really pretty one with nice chords. This is kind of like more poppy, but yes. Okay. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. In the life, I believe in the best. I believe, I confess. I believe. I believe in the life before death. Even life before death. Let's see. We take all the best and live with the rest while we continue to try to be meek. Those in power want to silence us. Silence is powerlessness. Singing, shouting, rhyming are all powers. Yes. So there's things that we don't have control over, like what happens to us, but we do have control to like speak and say something and sing and take action. It's the action. Yeah. So all this stuff that I like that contrast, right? It's like there's all this stuff we can't help. We just focus on the best, and then the action we take is what empowers us. I like that. Stride. It's not ego, it's pride. Ooh, pride. That's a good. Okay, so here's the rhyming scheme, right? We've got we aim for the best. Heartache we take in our stride. So the next one we need da 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 na 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 na. But I didn't sing where the rhymes would go. So we aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. Na 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 rest in the life before death. Na 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 in our pride. Something so we could use pride there. Stride, it's not ego, it's pride. Let's see. Actually, I'm mocking the sheep or pitying them. We don't want to be meek. We want to be strong. Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna put that for the second verse of like strong and meek. Strong, meek. Contrast for the second verse. We'll have a second verse written ahead of time. Okay, here we go. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up the spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I've been clean to confess in the life before. I believe I confess in the life. I believe, I confess, live in life before death. One on and outside. Let's see. We're close. We're getting there. I like life before death. I like that. I believe in life before death. What can we say? I confess. I believe I confess. If that's just like a placeholder word. I believe I confess. Live in life before death. In life, I believe. I stress. I believe like it's like death is like a soft rhyme with best, right? We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe we confess. I believe I confess in life before death. I believe I possess. Come on, Patrick. Patrick walked in. I just said, hey, Cat's here. Look who's here. Life is a test. That's good. Oh, okay. Woohoo. Let me go back. Missed a bunch of stuff. 2 words, no kings have the power to terrify Trump. Well, I was embracing the ridiculous stuff religion says. If they say the meek are strong, then it's purely illogical that the weak are the powerful. Life is a test. I like that too. Cat's here, yay. Clearly, religion is self-contradictory, at least Christianity. I think anything dogmatic is gonna trip itself up here, right? Okay, I see, but I don't think the Bible was Orwellian. They meant the downtrodden. It's just a way of comforting people, right? Oh, you don't have power now, but you will have power later. It's the ones that, accept everything the way it is now that will be rewarded. It's a great way to keep people in their place. I believe I possess the life before death. I believe I possess the life before death. I see your point, Fiona. I don't know. You guys still need to make it work somehow. Somehow. Okay. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a life before death. That's the one that that's the where I focus. What rhymes with stride that means focus? A pause would make it work. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. I believe. Hey, come on, Patrick. Let's go. I believe. Okay, so I'm going to go from the top because I think a few people just got here. But basically, we were talking about a few different things, but we were inspired by Kevin's yin yang tattoo idea, and then also talking about it being like the songwriting in general and the power of storytelling. And then we kind of said, okay, we've got that contrast of like the good and the bad. There's the things that happen to us, but then there's our action. So like us taking action, us singing, us having a voice. That was kind of it. I'll play what we have so far. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a life before death, and to take up my time. And that's all that will take up my time. Hey, okay. Kevin is going to Phantom. Have fun. I'm jealous. That would be so cool. That'd be beautiful. Yes, enjoy every minute. Now, hopefully, we'll see you next week. Let's see. Yeah, we're in agreement. I think the authors of the Bible were gurus and storytellers. The con artistry came later and thrives today. Yeah, imagine if I can't imagine someone taking something I wrote and being like, this is the law, this is unchangeable, this is the way it is. Like, no, it's interpretation. There's so much. Even when we write a song together, there's like sometimes there'll be 10, 15 of us like all putting in ideas, and even though we're writing the same song together, it means something different to all of us. Hey, no apologies. Keith and I are sending huge hugs. Hi, thanks so much for joining. I've never seen Phantom after, so that was really, I really enjoyed that. Okay, we're gonna go. So I think we got it right. Something about time. I believe I possess a life before death. I believe I possess my life before death. A life before death. Believe I possess life. We could just say life if I have a longer pause. I believe I possess a life before death. And the time plan in my time, a full life before death. I believe I possess a full life before death. Yes, that works. A full life before death. I don't know if you saw Kat. Fiona was talking about a T-shirt that said, "I believe in life before death," which we were inspired by that. I believe I possess a full life before death. And that's where all the heartache we take in our stride. And that's where I will spend all my time. And that's where I will, and that's where I'm gonna focus my time. And that's where I will spend all my time. And that's where I will spend all my time. Spend all my time. All right. I need to just not be too worried about it and let it out. That's the best. When you start thinking, oh, it could be better. No, just go. Okay. Con artists understand the power of words to lie and flatter and seduce and persuade. But we know words are political. Plus, you use words to cheer yourself up or face a challenge. Yes. Encourage yourself, comfort yourself, encourage yourself. Yeah. Everything. Tell stories. We're actually going to write a song this week with an amazing artist. We're going to write a song about Betty. So I'm excited to do that. Get to talk about her in another capacity. 80. I am I am the light and the dark and the black and the white. Ooh, I'm the dark and the light and the black and the white. I can find some sort of truth. Returns me to the inquisitive knowledge of my youth. Ooh, because you're all of it. Yeah, there's all of it and you're all of it. I like that. Inquisitive is one of my favorite words. I use it all the time, especially when scolding the raccoons. Very inquisitive raccoons. I am 80. I possess a bigger ego than the rest, helping you compose this song because all of my lyrics sound wrong. No, look at that perfect rhyme. With whom? We're working with an artist, songwriter called Lee Garrett. He's actually like a Motown legend. So super excited to be working with him this week. It's gonna be really, really cool. Okay, let's see what we got. This is really cute. We're trying to write a banger. Here we go. All right. Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best. Let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I would spend all my time. I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black and the white. I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black, I'm the white. I can find some sort of truth. I like it too, it's really cute. I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black, I'm the white. I believe I can find, I believe I can find, I can. How did I say that? I love it. I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black, I'm the white. I can find some sort of truth. I love that. I'm the dark, I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the dark, I'm the light. I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black and the white, and the black and the white. I believe. My favorite words off the top of my head are defenestrate. Right? Defenestrate and diphthong. Diphthong is a great word. Diphthong is, if anyone knows what that is, it's like a sound that has two vowels. So if I say why, right? Why? Why is a diphthong? Is it? Or hang on, help me out here. This is like singing stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's other uses, but that's been my way of learning about diphthongs. Maya. my, I. It's like doing two vowel sounds. I said I was leaving. I really need to. Oh, Kevin, you've done a great job. Thank you for your contributions. Writing a song before you head off to a musical. Diphthong is a great one. Hour. My is to I. My. Hour. Diphthong is diarrhea. Oh gosh. I believe. Wait, what did I say? Okay, so here we go. Chorus. And I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black, I'm the white. I can find some sort of truth. I'm the dark, I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black and the white. I can find some sort. Or I really like the I like how it's become I am that, but I also like in the dark, in the light, in the black, and the white, I can find some sort of truth. It's like you're looking at the full picture, and that's how you see the truth. So I don't know, because I really like both. I really like being all of it, but I also like finding the truth within it. So I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Yay, Tron, I'm so glad you love this song. I'm the good and the bad, the happy and sad. Ooh, I like that too. I missed you saying that. Sorry. Yes, I went straight to I saw defenestrate. What does defenestrate mean? 80 adult mode on standby. I've noticed that nearly everyone pronounces our as R these days. We're watching our language evolve. Well, you're not gonna get anything clear out of me with my Australian accent. Ow. Ow. We don't even say R. The letter R for us is just like ah. Ba, ka, door. All right, let's go from the top. Throw out a window. Defenestrate. Am I saying it correctly? Defenestrate. How would you use that in a sentence? I'm going to defenestrate this guitar if I don't get the line. I don't know. Okay. From the top. Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. Oh, that's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. I'm the light in the dark. No, I'm the dark. I'm the light. I'm the black. I'm the white. I can find some kind of truth. I like. What do you? Oh, defenestrations are still very popular in some places. Defenestrations. See, I like defenestrate, but defenestrations is a great way. Oh gosh, defenestrate 88 step. That's how it's used. I like it. Oh goodness. Let's see. That was the start of the 30-year war. I see a defenestration. My favorite example is by the Mighty Mighty Bosstones, Royal Oil. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. That's right. A great anecdote in the annals of war. Well, I think we probably get along. Thanks for filling all the blanks. Oh, yes. Jason is here. Have no fear. All right. Here we go, Jason. Welcome to the song. We're like halfway through. Oh, wait. So at the moment, I feel like we have two options for the chorus. Which direction did you guys like better? So we have is there time for me to come to fan? No, for real. Can you live stream? Take over the stream and we all just go watch Phantom of the Opera with you. So I feel like I'm the light, I'm the dark, I'm the black. No, why am I reading that back? I'm the dark, I'm the light, I'm the black and the white. I can find some sort of truth. Or in the dark, in the light, in the black and the white, I can find some sort of truth. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning to in Does anyone have a preference? In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white. It's like that's where we find the truth in the subtleties. Yeah, no, I like it. In the black and the white, I can find some sort. But I really do like the I am it all. Maybe we can incorporate that somehow. Hi, Jason, and anyone else I foolishly missed. No, Jason just got here. And let's see, it's sold out, but you're local. But if you're local Denver, it's possible. I can find some sort of truth. Okay, here's what we have so far. We're halfway through the chorus, so we're zooming actually. Okay. Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I'm the same in my voice and I can stand speaking my voice, and I make all the choice, and it's not dancing to you. Something, ooh. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice, and exercise my choice. That's a bit clunky, but royal oil for diplongs. Royal oil. Well, oil. That's great. We can Miami. Maybe we can plan for a performance of Chicago. That's really fun to say. Royal oil, especially my accent. Royal oil. How to say it in American? Royal oil. Royal oil. I go royal oil. I love this. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice, exercise in my choice, and that's the rule. And that's the. I can speak, raise my voice. I can act is my choice. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is my choice. And I have to see it through something. What do we think? In the dark, in the light, in the black, and the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is my choice, and every act is my choice, and the act of my choice is my freedom. Every act is my choice, and my freedom is to choose. Something like that. I can speak, raise my voice, in my choice, and my freedom is to choose. My freedom is the. What do you guys think? Let's see. What do we get? Royal is a great example. Just so you know, I have a pure soul. I have the innocence of youth. Oh, innocence of youth. Royal is a double diphthong. Oh, royal oil, double diphthong. My. Now I'm just making weird noises, but I guess that's also writing songs. It's just making weird noises. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is my choice, and my freedom is to choose. And I choose to. And the freedom is to choose, and I choose. And not choose. Idiocy looks like a diphthong. Gotta go. Bye, Kevin. Thank you. And what do we think? Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and it's where I will spend all my time. In the light, in the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. In the dark, with my voice, free act is my choice, and the freedom is to choose, and I choose. What do we choose? Not choose. And I choose. And the freedom is to choose, to not choose. Everything I do. And I choose. Everything I do. If you believe in free will. Yeah, I guess the choice is where to focus. In the dark, in the light, in the black, and the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act and the freedom is to choose, and I choose everything I do. I choose everything I do. Do we like that? What do we think? Let's go from the top and see. It's a choice. That's the choice. We need the whole yin yang to see the picture, but we can choose what to focus in if you believe in free will. My favorite song of yours is Gratitude. Patrick said, and the theme helps me to be happy despite denying free will, like Harris Sapolsky. Right. We have the freedom is to choose. The freedom is an illusion, but we still experience it. Why wouldn't there be free will? So we can't have free will. So can't have free will, still be happy about how things turn out. I mean, in Christian apologetics. Why wouldn't there be free will? Well, it can, I guess the question is, can free will exist in a deterministic universe? If each brain state is dependent on the brain state before, are you really making decisions, or is that an experience? Like, is that an illusion? Which might be a little deeper than I was going in this course, but I'm glad to talk about it always. What do you guys think? Do you believe in determinism? Harris told me not to have the illusion anymore. Gosh, do you guys use Waking Up? I love Sam's meditation app. It's really cool. It's been I feel like Sam Harris has been part of my life in like 3, maybe 4 decades, like in so many ways, because you guys know Sam's mom was the writer of Golden Girls. So first of all, I guess I can't count that as Sam, but yeah, that was like, when I was a kid, the coolest show ever to watch with my nan. And then as a teenager, I read Letters to a Christian Nation, and that totally changed the way that I saw the world. Even though I was already an atheist, it like made me look at my worldview, like the whole thing in a different way. Yeah, and then now with waking up and meditation and bringing that into my life. It's like, yeah, it's so cool. Like, very, very cool guy. Let's see. Ooh, I can whisper or shout, but please have no doubt I choose. Let's see. The will is dependent on prior causes, ending in the Big Bang. Do they think all reality is locked into a Minkowski space? What's that? I'm telling you, I always learn things from Fiona. Let's see. Minkowski space. But I'm going to play this chorus and see how we're feeling about it. Maybe we can talk about determinism in the second verse. Okay. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice, every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose, and I choose everything I do. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, goodness. Let's see. I think I like that. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times, we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black and the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose. And I choose everything I do. I considered asking about a gratitude theme song about determinism on our determinism. The Rush Free Will song mentions predeterminism, and I like to turn that lyric around. A prisoner of, well, a brain that tries to be happy and accept the bad stuff. Yeah, it is a really interesting thing to write about. I did have a song I started writing with Rob that was about that. And I have another song that does talk about determinism. Actually, Patrick, is it is it a bit crazy to ask you to listen to a song of mine? But I think it's been on Spotify lately, but it's a rock song, but I'm really interested in what you think of it. So it's called Forms, and it's kind of meant to be, looking at that and a bit of other philosophies. So I'm just really curious what you think. It's the whole record is called Forms, actually, but let me see. Let me look myself up, and I am gonna Google that cube. Let's see, Google Forms. Yeah, so the record is called Forms, the album is called Forms, and then I think it's track 2 on the album, which is called Forms. So yeah, I'm really interested in what you think. Okay, Minkowski space is a 4-dimensional mathematical model that combines space and time, used primarily in the theory of special relativity. It helps describe how distances and intervals between events are perceived differently depending on the observer's frame of reference. So let me go back to your comment, knowing that now. Fiona, you said so they all think reality is locked into a Minkowski space. Forms, did you say? How did I miss this song? Yeah, Forms. But yeah, I mean, I don't have to listen to it now. I wish I could play it, but it's been a while, so I'd have to relearn it. It's crazy to think to relearn your songs, you think I made it. It should be in there forever, but when you write a lot of songs, they fly in and out. Okay, here we go. Can be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the light, every time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose. And I choose everything I do. So it is kind of about free will. How do we get here? But I really like this. This is really beautiful. It made me think, just talking about freedom, and that's what we're talking about, like writing songs, saying you're making the choice to sing and speak up and shout. But yeah, so recently I got to send a message to Betty in prison, and I didn't know what to say because, shit. What are you supposed to say? Obviously, I said, like, stay strong and we love you and we're working so hard to, like, get you out. But I didn't know what to say. So I looked up, quotes from people who've been in prison. I thought, let somebody who knows, let someone who has more expertise in this area, maybe have some more, than me. And there was some really beautiful quotes, and a lot of them were about freedom. So let's see. How did I miss this? Shelley Minkowski described a cube of space-time in which you can visualize a person's life zigzag from womb to college to another city to children's wedding chapels and so on to death. No free will if we're all locked in a block of space-time that's moving. Right, but we still experience, we feel like we have it, right? I'm a rookie, so let's see how things turn out. So do you believe that we are in a Minkowski cube? No, this way. You asked about whether I use the Waking Up app. Yes, I do mindfulness meditation and metta loving kindness. Yes. Oh, your prison story was moving. That makes more sense. Okay, so these are the well, what do you believe, Fiona? So here are some of the quotes that I sent to Betty about freedom, because maybe they'll inspire us. In the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me lay an invincible summer. Albert Camus. And these were all people in prison. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances. Viktor Frankl. So this is what I was thinking about when I was saying, like, the freedom is to choose. And I think even Sam Harris talks about that in his book, like, even when, like, options are taken away from you, like, that can lessen how much freedom you have. But gosh, I can't remember how to say. I'm going to stick to songwriting rather than philosophy, although I am really interested in what you guys, I love community. Yeah, me too. What you guys think of my song forms where I was trying to be philosophical. I'm very interested in what smarter people than me think of it. Okay, I'm asking whether Christians picture the cube. I believe in free will. I don't think Christians picture the cube. I think Christians believe in free will, right? Because they believe that the that's why there's heaven and hell, right? That's the whole point. That's why God doesn't step in and stop evil, because we need free will. Okay, the only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. Aung San Suu Kyi. Hope is not the conviction that something will turn out well, but the certainty that something makes sense regardless of how it turns out. Vaclav Havel. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. That's a Gandhi quote. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And that is from a William Ernest Henley poem that was shared by Mandela. And then these are from Rosa Luxemburg. Freedom is always the freedom of the one who thinks differently. Even in the darkest hour, one must remain human. I feel at home in the entire world, wherever there are clouds and birds and human tears. Freedom is a constant struggle, Angela Davis. Truth is powerful and it prevails, Sojourner Truth. You learn how strong you are when you have no choice. Nazanin Zaghari Ratcliffe. They can silence us, but they cannot make us silent inside. Believe me, it was often so. The smallest light could break the dark. Irina Ratushinskaya. It's the little things that citizens do. That's what will make the difference. Wangari Maathai. Anyway, yeah, those are the messages I sent to Betty. Okay. I'm only book smart. I have no street smart. So, well, there's at least one. People like making the free will thing so complicated. The 4D cube thingy is a side topic. Oh, you can pray the gay away. It's a choice, right? Yeah. God does not have free will either, so being mad at him would not make sense. He does not deserve it, as that would require free will. Also, it would not change his actions. Ooh, okay. So if heaven is real, you'd have to spend eternity with me. How is that not a punishment? That's saying we're all that we're both going to be there. It would not change his actions to punish him, so it does not make practical sense either. Yeah, that brings that brings punishment into question. Are you being satiric or are you a theist, Patrick? Christianity turns into even more of a joke without free will. All right. What do we want to say? Directions. What do we want to say in the second verse? We were talking about the strong and the meek. We've been talking about free will. If we have a choice, we just said in the song we have a choice. Should we entertain the idea that maybe we don't? I don't know. What are you guys thinking? But I like that. We can go back to that strong and meek. If we don't sin, then Jesus died for nothing. Oh, we're running out of time. I'm having too much fun. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times, we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to everything I do. Can't be no strong, no weak. I can't be strong for me. I can't Can't be no strength without weakness. Can't be no strength without weakness. Can't be the tongue in my secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. I don't discriminate. I hate everyone equally. Jesus died for somebody's sins, but not mine. Patti Smith. Come on. All right, what about that? Can't be no strength without weakness. The secret. Can't be no strength. Can't be no strength. Can't be no strength without weakness. I haven't lost. If I beat this, I beat this. If I haven't, what I really want to say, and I can't condense into one sentence, is if I haven't lost, how can I know that I'll beat this? That I know. Can't be no strength without weakness. Sorry for putting it wrong. I meant gods, if they existed, could not have free will, as that would be like creating a rock too hard to be able to lift it. Can't violate logic with all powerfulness. Can't be no strength. Shelley, the melody that came to you is brilliant. With a strong chorus, you've written an actual hit song here. Well, Fiona, you spoke it. Thank you. It's really nice. I really like this song. Can't be no strength without weakness. Other than the secret. Something. Well, we're so close. Can't be no strength without weakness. It's no secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Sometimes you lose, it's no secret. Sometimes you lose, it's no secret. It's no secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Sometimes you lose, it's no secret. Don't be the done enough weakness. Weakness. What else am I gonna say? Isn't my can't be no strength without weakness. Sometimes you lose, it's no secret. If I have, what are we saying about anything about the freedom and the summer seasons? Something about the seasons, like all of them. Winter and summer, both winter and summer seasons. And the spring, they keep on turning. They keep on coming without reasons. What about that? Can't be no strength without weakness. Sometimes you lose sometimes you lose, it's no secret. Winter and summer, both seasons, they come around with no reason. Come around with no reason. But it's not no reason because it's not no explanation. It's not no explanation, but there's no reason. I kind of want to say like it just happens and we just accept it, but I don't want to imply there's no explanation, right? Reason rhymes with season, yes. Sometimes you lose, can't be no strength without weakness. Sometimes you lose, it's no secret. Winter and summer, both seasons, they come around with both come around with no reason. One to the next, there's no reason, like, which basically I want to say like, winter and summer, you get the cold and the hot, you get both of it. And sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Yeah, sometimes there's no rhyme or reason. Come on. Winter and summer both winter, summer, winter, both seasons. Summer and both seasons. I'm going to change the melody a little bit there, or try to. Summer and winter, both seasons. Summer, winter, both seasons. No, what did I say? It's not always, always. Oh, hey, let me tell you a secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Ooh, I like that. Hey, let me tell you a secret. Wait, I've missed a bunch. Let me see. Okay, yes, magic has a funny attitude towards logic, don't it? The freedom Shelley talked about earlier. I forgot the details of what you said. It goes into compatibilism, how we call things, whether we call the stuff we do have free. Dennett said yes. Yes. I have to wrap this up though. The stream can't be all about free will. Yes, it can. That's our free will. I read that secret doesn't have a rhyme, like orange, maybe eaglet. Well, secret and weakness, I think it's not a perfect rhyme, right? Make reason a good thing here. Can't be no freedom without fails. Truth always prevails. Ooh, let me tell you a secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Shelley, we have. That's no. I know. That's what I. Fiona, Shelley, we have seasons because of Earth's axial tilt low. No, exactly. I know. I didn't want to imply it's not with a. It's a metaphor. It's more of the metaphor of like we have winter and we have summer. We have time when things are cold. We have time when things are hot, and there is an explanation, but there's not necessarily a reason. And does that, when I say reason, like with intent, you know? I don't know. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I know you're kidding. Thank you. like Shelley, don't you know? That was funny. No, you got me. Because that's what in my mind, like no one's going to hear, no one else except for like nerds like us are going to hear that line and think, absolutely, there is an explanation for summer and winter. Hey, let me tell you a secret. Can be no strength without weakness. Summer and winter are both seasons. What did I say? Sometimes some things have no rhyme or reason. Some things have no rhyme or reason. Let me tell you, summer and winter, both seasons. I know Cat's lyrics are always good. Cat's actually, I always feel like she's had a lifetime of being a professional songwriter when she adds something. Okay, summer and winter are both seasons. Some sometimes some things have no rhyme or reason. Some things have no rhyme or reason. Summer and winter, both seasons. Some things have no rhyme or reason. But there is an explanation. That's why it's pissing me off. Even though, oh my God, we have like 10 minutes left. Hear me as I speak this. Hear me as I speak this. Can't be no strength without weakness. Ooh, I like speak this. And let me tell you a secret. Hear me speak it. Hear me as I speak. Hey, hear me. I like secret. I like speak this too. That's like, that feels like a perfect rhyme right there. All right, let me try this. Here, let me tell you a secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Summer and winter, both seasons. Some things have no rhyme or reason. Aim for the best, let go. But we're stuck with the rest. We aim for the best, we get stuck with the rest. All the heartache we take. I stole from Cat. We're taking our stride. We share. What do you guys think? Let me tell you a secret. Okay. Hear me as I speak this. And my witness. And be no strength without weakness. Yeah, I agree. Speak this is a perfect rhyme, but the secret's a little more like come and listening close, you know? Hey, let me tell you a secret. It's very inviting. Can't be no strength without weakness. Summer and winter, both seasons. Some things have no rhyme or reason. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose and not choose everything I do. And if you believe in free will, if you believe in free will, well, you don't, it's freedom still. In the dark, in the light. Yeah, we're all pretty good, aren't we? Yes. Together, look at this song. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, it's freedom still. In the dark, in the light, you believe in free will. If you don't, it's freedom still. Just something for our conversation. What can we say? We got an extra few minutes left, so let's make like a little bridge. But I'm gonna go from the top, and I'm actually obsessed with this song. I love, like, literally, Fiona was like, let's make a hit, and it's so poppy and upbeat. I love it. Ugh. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times, we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up the spot. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose and not choose everything I do. Hey, let me tell you a secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Summer and winter, both seasons. Some things just are, there's no reason. We aim for the best and let go of the taking our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice. Every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose and not choose everything I do. If you believe, if you believe in free will, if you don't, there's freedom still. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. Some things just, there's no reason. Come on, Kat. I saw that. I snuck it in. That's great. Some things just are, there's no reason. Some things just are, there's no reason. Some things just are, but there are explanations. Some things just are, there's no reason. She does, right? Isn't that amazing? We aim for the best and we deal with the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. Yes. We aim for the best and then we deal with the rest. Then we deal with the rest. With the rest, all the heartache we take in our stride. All right, what do you like? The freedom. I'm just an annoying rhyme. I'm being silly. Your free will is to slap 80. We should do that daily. Hey. I love this song. You need to market this well. I mean, send it to the top markets. Breakthrough. No, I love this song. It's so nice. I'm still producing the ones my favorite ones from the ones we did in. Ugh, I'm behind. 2024. I gotta speed up on this, but I'm excited to share them with you. Women have free will in life. Happy not to be 80's wife. I bet you make your wife smile all the time. What do you guys think? Oh, we have like 4 minutes. Did you like the little pre-chorus, or does that take it out of? If you believe in free will, if you believe in free will. 80 is Trauma's name. I believe in free will. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, there's how do we say that? If you don't, there's freedom still in the dark and the light. So we're saying, like, if you don't believe in free will, there's still freedom in the experience of it, I guess, right? Is that like, because what's the opposing sides? Compatibilism? Oh. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, there's freedom still. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, there's freedom still. In the dark, in the light, in the black, and the white, you can find some sort of truth. You can speak, raise your voice, every act is your choice, and the freedom is to choose, to not choose everything I do. All right, this is one of my favorite songs ever that we've done. Although I do feel like I say that almost every week. Let's see. Okay. Let's hear it all the way through. Well done, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your life and knowledge and wisdom and fun jokes and being vulnerable. And yeah, I like it too. We can go to you at the end. All right, here we go. Well done. Here's our brand new song. What's it called? Maybe we should call it, just to make it more commercial. Should we call it Minkowski? Minkowski space. Or Minkowski cube. What do you think? Okay. Here we go. From the top. I missed a few weeks due to family dinners. I'm asking them to move to Saturdays as we did yesterday. Oh, that's so nice. Kids today with teletext and Rubik's cubes. All right, here we go. Can't be no up with no down. Hard times we turn them around. Can't be no light with no dark. That's why we strike up a spark. We aim for the best and let go of the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice, every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose and not choose everything I do. Hey, let me tell you a secret. Can't be no strength without weakness. Summer and winter, both seasons. Some things just are, there's no reason. We aim for the best and we deal with the rest. All the heartache we take in our stride. I believe I possess a full life before death, and that's where I will spend all my time. In the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of truth. I can speak, raise my voice, every act is a choice, and the freedom is to choose and not choose everything I do. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, there's freedom still. In the light, in the dark, in the black. Wait, in the dark, in the light, in the black, in the white, I can find some sort of. Oh, let me get that last bit. All right, here we go. If you believe in free will, and if you don't, there's freedom still. In the dark, in the light, in the black, and the white, you can find some sort of truth. You can speak, raise your voice, every act is your choice, and the freedom is to choose. So choose everything you do. I love this song. 80 Me Too. Yes. I tried cage fighting. My parrot was furious. You guys, I love this song. Oh, all right. I gotta go. I gotta get to a session. But hey Fiona, that actually means so much to me that this means a lot to you. So thank you. Thank you guys. I'm gonna go to my session and then I'm gonna record a demo of this and I'll pop it up on the Bandcamp so we can hear it. There's no free will, but we still make choices. Yeah. If you believe in free will, if you don't, there's freedom still. In the dark, in the light. Let's get a pool, guys. What did we say? Let's ride a swimming pool. I love you all. I will see you next week. Bye. And next week will be the day after my birthday, so we can celebrate. We have our birthday song, too. All right. Bye, guys. Ooh, freedom still. I like that. And then Minkowski space in brackets. I like that. Freedom still. Beautiful. Happy 20th. No, I'm going to be 39. My last year of my 30s. I'm so happy, excited to be 39. It's going to be a good year. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for the gift of your time and attention and hearts.